Today we are going to discuss engineering metrology, and the practical number is practical number 12. Measure the flatness using spirit level. Now for this practical, you must have the clear understanding of the spirit level, how the spirit level works and what is its basic function. Now for this practical, we require a surface plate and the marking on the surface plate. Also, we required some of the basic assumptions that first assumption is you must know the spirit level and you must know its use. Okay. The second one, you must be able to understand what is mean by line and plane. Now for the line, we have 2 points. Starting point of line, ending point of line. Okay, 3 points in a space. Now on a space, any 3 point, if you join that 3 point, it will make the plane. Like suppose in this case, A, B and D, if I join these 3 points, it will constitute a plane. Now, what is the practical significance? Measure the flatness using spirit level. That means we need to measure the flatness of any particular product with the use of spirit level. Now in today's practical, we are going to use it with the surface plate. Okay. So what is this plane? Here A, B and D, again same represented on the surface plate, A, B and D. Okay. So this 3 plane, A, B and D point will constitute a plane. That means the points lying on this plane should be of same distance from the datum surface, or you can say from the ground level. Now if in the space A, B and D are the point, is the plane. That means this distance and this distance, if it remains same, all 3 distance remains same from the datum, then you can say this A, B and D are at 0, 0, 0 plane, 0, 0, 0 level. Now any point in between this plane, if it also lies on the same 0, 0 line, then we can say this plane is perfectly flat. This is our practical. So we have to measure the flatness using spirit level. Now our task is to measure each point on the line itself. So on the AD line, on the BD line, on the AB line, like suppose in this case, on the AD line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. On the AB line, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points. On the BD line, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points. Okay. Now, if you can see from this figure, this A, B, C, D, we have only considered this as a plane A, B, B. So this plane is exact replica of this B, C, and D. Now, if we make this AC line perfectly flat, then we have the midpoint of this AC line as AI. Then if we make this BD line perfectly flat on all the points of the BD line, then midpoint of this BD line is J. Now this midpoint is also the midpoint for H and G. So by taking the reference of this midpoint, we can also calculate the height difference on the HG line. Now once H and G is clear and A and B is clear, we can calculate the height difference for this E and all the points lying between AB. So similarly for the F, because we know the distance of C from the datum and distance of D. Ultimately, what is practical we are going to conduct is measuring this distance from this is your flat surface. We need to check, and how we are going to check is by using spirit level. Okay, so now we will quickly move to the spirit level surface plate. Okay. So this is the setup for the practical demonstration of practical number 12, measure the flatness using spirit level. Now we need 2 apparatus, that is one is the surface plate and another one is the spirit level. Now on the spirit level you can see the length of the spirit level base is 200 mm and the least count for the spirit level is 1 division equals to 0.02 mm per meter. Now as we discuss on the board, we have marking on the spirit level surface plate itself AB AD. Okay, so ABCD is total square is marked on the spirit level. We have two lines, AB and AD, and the midpoint of this BD line is J, and midpoint of AC line is I. So similar figure we have drawn on the surface plate. Our task is to calculate the height difference or the level difference at each point on the AB line as well as each point on the AD line. Now we have used this spirit level to check whether this point having the same height difference or from the datum itself. Okay, so we just have to keep the spirit level at each point and find out whether that ether bubble lie at the center or not. Now you can see the ether bubble moves towards the AB line at the first point, that is A1. At the second point, it also moves towards the AB line, and on the third point, it again moves towards the AB line. Okay, so ether bubble should steady at the center only. That means we need to give height at this point, at this end. Okay, so that means this AB line is not exactly flat from the datum. Okay, you can see this ether bubble lies towards the AB line. So in the similar line, we need to check on the AD line. At each point, if I kept the spirit level, you can see this AD end is also towards the datum. So it should be lifted. Okay, so this end must be lifted to attain the specific height. Again, if I kept at this point, you can see that ether bubble lies towards the left line. Okay, so that means this end is at the height. So we need to provide some height at different end so that the ether bubble will lie at the center. Similarly, if I take the point or the measurement at this point, you can see that ether bubble lies towards this AD line. So that means we have to lift this end. Again at this position, ether bubble lies towards this end. So I have to lift it. So we have checked on all points of AB and all points of AD, and we conclude that AB line and AD line is having some height from the datum. That's why this ether bubble tries to achieve the topmost position. That means we need to provide the height to the BC and CD line. Okay, then we also check towards this line. The ether bubble lies towards the A. In the similar way, towards A. So at each point, you can find it lies towards A. That means we need to provide the height to this plane B, C, and D. Okay, so two planes constitute, or 3 points constitute a plane. So ABD will have the one plane, BCD is having the second plane. You can see from this figure, the center point of this AC line is I and center point of BD line is J. So if you align the one plane, you can easily align the different plane. So similarly, we can find the location for E, G, F and H by corresponding points. So I can have this spirit level at each point, So actually what we are doing, we are finding out the position of each point and then plotting the graph of the surface. So I can get the clear understanding whether this surface is flat or not using spirit level. So actually we are measuring the flatness by the use of spirit level and taking the example on the surface plate itself. Okay, so that concludes our practical for the measure of flatness using spirit level. Okay, thanks.